Let's get that sleigh loaded. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Kendra, and if you landed here, today I'm going to be doing a sleigh, repurposing a sleigh, any sleigh. It's from Grandma Sandy. That's her channel, and she's really sweet. She does all kinds of collabs. I'm loving them for the holidays. She's also often with her daughter. She has an adult daughter who helps her out, and they sit together and chat and have tea and whatnot. Anyway, we are to get a sleigh or find one that we already had and sort of trick it out and repurpose it for a holiday, which, you know, that's often what a sleigh is for. So this one right here, I've had with my Christmas stuff for just forever. It says St. Nicholas Tree Farm on the side, and originally I got this from a very sweet friend. She was a midwife, and it had flowers in it. I can't remember if she left it on my doorstep or visited and handed it to me or what, but I thought it was really sweet, and I never got rid of it. And I never reused it other than to just, you know, have it. And now it's got a new life. So it already had this burlap rope on it, and I'm going to use that in my decoration. I'm going to add to this in a lot of ways. I went and got all bobs and bits and pieces. I don't know that I'll use all of this. I was thinking that I could use an elf with my Santa. Now, I have this Santa that's size appropriate, and I like it. This is one of the finds that I got. Obviously, doesn't go with anything. I probably picked it up. I never noticed that. I don't know how many years I've had this either. I got it from Goodwill or St. Vinny's in one of those bins, you know, full of Christmas stuff. And then these two are treasures to me, and I probably won't use these. At first, before I thought of him, I was going to use these. These were actually made by a lady who was part of a group that I was part of. She probably still there. Of women who were home birthing and homeschooling, and, you know, just all in the same age. We were all having our babies at the same time, and we were all breastfeeding at the same time. Anyway, her daughter, who's an adult now, felts. And these are felted, and she made them. And I think they're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, and I always set them up every Christmas somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, though, for this purpose. Lastly, of the stuff I have, I got this because I found it attached to something else that I bought at Goodwill. And I pulled it off, and I'm going to use it for this purpose. I'm going to add to it, though. So I'm going to get busy with this and show you how it goes. And I'm not very talented. I really, really am not artistically talented. I'm just going to hope for the best. And please be kind. If you've gotten this far, I hope you'll consider giving me a like by booping the like button and subscribing, because I love to meet new people. I am a chatty lady. Loves to chat. I'm an adult with, well, I'm an adult. That's not what I meant to say. I'm a mother and grandmother with adult children. Actually, I've got an adult grandchild now. My first grandchild turned 20 a couple months ago. Wow. Okay. Okay, see this thing? It's just, I got this at a shop downtown just last week, I think. I just took some scissors and cut a little bob of the berries off, and I'm going to glue it to this thing to make it look more Christmassy. There, it worked. So I'm using super glue, and I got out some thick cardstock to do this on top of. My husband gets a little cray-cray when I use super glue. And I'm telling you, I only glued my finger to the floor one time. True story. I added Santa. He's going to be standing there, obviously. And I added an elf. Yes, she's a girl. I have boys, but I thought I'd just add a girl because we've got too much male here and we need a little female going on. This is another thing I got from a thrift store. I think I already said that, but I'm going to cut the gift and the drum off. I'm going to try to scrub the price tag off the drum and add those so it looks like there's toys in there. I cut a piece of cardstock here because I want something solid to glue this to. So we're getting on it. I've got the wreath glued to the front and drying right now. It's upright on that paper. Hey everybody, this is taking me longer than I thought it would. I thought I'd have it up by now, but I went outside and I got some of the branches. See, we're covered in these evergreen trees, so I'm going to use some real greenery in this. Additionally, I didn't know it was possible, but super glue, the Gorilla brand, if you keep it for many, many years, it runs out of its good stuff. So this is the second try to get the wreath on top of the sleigh. Okay, I know I said I decided on this guy, and I do like this guy. He looks like a happy Santa. But I think for my purpose, I've already got kind of a Victorian look going on. And I had this, don't mind the mess. Oh, I left the closet door open just now because I had to get my shoes to go outside. Sorry about that. Anyway, I had it up here, and so I took it down. And here it is. Now you know my house is a mess. I'm going to see if he fits even at all and try to tuck him in there. And then I don't know if the little wooden girl will go because she looks like a toy, like he looks like a toy. Do I want a toy or do I want a Victorian? And I really think I need Victorian for this purpose. See, I've got kind of they're not cartoony stockings hung here. And then I already had this deer and I put some berries in his antlers, her antlers. And then over here I've got a Victorian Santa looking guy on each, or Father Christmas, I don't know what you'd call it. I wish I had some of those little white poinsettias. I didn't think this through. Okay, I'm gonna leave him in there, I think. No, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that rope off of the top there so it doesn't look as much like it'll still look like one. I don't know, we'll see. Also, I pilfered some toys off the tree. Okay, she's done. I loaded it with toys and greenery. And, you know, they're all from the tree mostly. Well, he wasn't. And so he looks more like a Father Christmas Victorian to me. And I got that to stick. And I don't think I should have used blue. I should have used this color, which is the same almost color as that. I could cut the edge off, and I may when I'm sure it's dry. This glue is just old, 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 and it may even fall off on its own. Okay, so here it is from the front, and I'm going to go hook it to the deer up there on my mantle. If you got this far, I hope you'll consider subscribing. There's a bell in the right, hey, that looks like more than one deer, in the right upper hand corner there, and if you click that bell with your cursor mouse thing, it'll let you know when I put up new content, and I would love to have you as a new friend and a new subscriber. There we go. He's all loaded and ready for Christmas Eve. There's his toys in there. And here's the back. And I hitched him to the deer right here. Not really. But there's that. And I already had the deer just there by itself with an empty sleigh. And I never would have done this if it weren't for Grandma Sandy's collab, where she said something like, trick a sleigh. Make a sleigh, decorate a sleigh, any sleigh. Make one, buy one used if you already had one like I did. And so that's the end of my story, and I had such a good time. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this, Grandma Sandy. And there you have it. On Donner, on Blitzen, on Cupid, on, I don't know, Ma. Maybe you do.